This next poem has some singing in it. So y'all that know me know I can't sing. But when I think I'm sounding good, my left leg go up. Now y'all might be like, why is his left leg going up? It's when I think I'm sounding good. So let me get in key. She was having a hard time. She was having a hard time. She was having I got it. She was having a hard time because a man was trying to grind on everything. Said he can make it rain, but she wanted some sunshine. So she came to hear me rhyme one time, and now she's doing fine. She asked me would I die for her. I told her yes. And she can even pick the color. The ultimate lover, and I did love her, and I still do. She asked me how you feel, boo. I replied with my caressing and massaging hands, because with this man, she had lived a death sentence, punishing her, admonishing her, astonishing her with angeriness and dangerous is how the relationship started to be. It became harder to see happiness. Frowns became natural to her like a nappiness. It was as if a smile was a temporary perm, and she learned that it can burn if left on her face too long, too strong with the shame. She began to moan from the pain. She became addicted to dawn for the pain. Better right wrote a song for the pain. Black on Black Rhyme did a group poem for the pain. A baby was born from the pain and the pity, because she became paralyzed in Haines City, because she couldn't move away from the chickens and bitties that ran wild in the streets, laying eggs in the heat. That became her nourishment, because praying hands gotta eat. But he kept those shackles on her feet, so when she heard that African beat telling her to run, all she could do was hum and use her imagination. And when it came to hope, she was like them Catholics. She had none to work with, spending her Sundays and money at church instead of at church, and because it hurt to see the preacher, because his son was the very creature that would beat her, that cheater, sit at home and eat up with his feet up, wouldn't even greet her or meet her at the hospital to give her a ride home, and that's bad. Had to catch a cab like she had to catch a jab to the jaw, because she threatened to call the law, but the distance to the phone was too long, because by the time she made it to it, it wasn't on, because he had snapped the cord at the walls. If she was smart, she would have kicked him in the balls, but she didn't. If she was smart, she would have grabbed the knife out the kitchen, but she didn't. He hit her with a right and left her barely living, kicking on the kitchen floor, losing blood and flinching slow when she see her kids grow. At that moment, she didn't know. And that was 2 years ago. Many tears and fears ago. And although she's sitting slow, she still has this urge to kill him though. And although he used to hit her hard, now he can barely hit her, because he's missing 2 fingers off each hand, because her brother found that man for doing what he did, and they split his wig. But now she's writing poems about her experience with him. And although they are quite dim, the bright light was that she began to write. She said the open mic night saved her life. And then I sadly posed a question to her that she had asked me, would you die for me? She looked at me with dotted eyes and said, I already did. Thanks to my new Black on Black Rhyme, family and friends, for showing me how to live, because I feel as if I've been born again. Amen. She was having a hard time because a man was trying to grind on everything, saying he can make it rain, but she wanted some sunshine. So she came to hear me rhyme one time, but now she's doing fine, and it blew her mind. Instagram, follow me, Keith_keyboard, KEBOI_Rodgers, RODGRS. You can follow me on Facebook, Keith Rodgers, Keith RODGRS, and also on Black on Black Rhyme Poetry Group on Facebook. Thank you.